a double, on a double, on a double, on a double, in a bubble, in a bubble, in a bubble. Yes, this is pulse chain, and this is pulse. Actually, this is the price of pulse and how it has been trading. You can see here it is trading at 0.509404, and we have the market there sitting at $80.8 million and liquidity at $1.5 million. Yes, now these are the stats in terms of 5 minutes, 1 hour, 6 hours, and 12 hours, and how price has been performing in terms of percentages. You'll see that, and this is where you get the smart contract and all these other details about the liquidity and the pulled wrapped pulse, and yeah, all the liquidity that is within the pulse chain blockchain. You'll see it there. And yes, now if you want to visit the website, you will see it there. If you want to visit the social pages, you'll see that there. And now here we are looking at this chart. Actually, this I'm riding along my previous analysis where I had just drawn this trend line, this blue trend line, and you can see right now price actually broke out of this trend line down, breached it, and then retested at this point. Now this is a small story of what had happened, but then we are going just to look at the longer time frames, and then we cascade it down just now in a few. But now if we are going now to look at that, this was the lowest price had, this is the lowest price had been previously, and then now you can see price has been going up steadily, and we were waiting for price actually to make some bounce in order to get rejected at this trend line. But then you can see it was breached, and yeah, it was invalidated. Actually now we can just delete it. That was a previous analysis, but then now we have something very significant here, because now price is making like a bottom. Like you can see what is happening here. You can see let me just draw that. Let me draw that. We have this brush there, and then you can see how price is like now making a W. And now you can see a W is usually identified by these two zones here, which are now double bottoms, and then that's why we have now this W, this W. All right. Yes, so that's what's up. That is what is happening, and now we are having these main points where now price has made some significant movement, and now we are now going to map them out and see what is happening. Before that, let's just go now to just to understand what is happening on the larger time frames. Yes, I yes, now this is what is happening on the larger time frames. This is what is happening on the larger time frames. Low. Anyway, at the end of the day, just make sure your chart is at log. You can see my chart below here. It's at log. You are able now to view price performance from the previous times and how it has been performing. So this is pulsing, and it has actually been very bearish. You can see how price is performing, and you can see the red candlesticks represents how price has been performing, representing now the bearish momentum, and the green candles, they represent the bull momentum. You can see now for the last like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, the last 7 months price has been very bearish, and we have had 7 consecutive months of bearish movement, and you can see now price is actually trying to bounce off this point here. So our line there that we were looking at was now price trying now to bounce off now the previous or the support zone where it had previously touched, and that's why now we have seen that W. Yeah, just to now to map again, another thing here is to measure the price range from the all-time price high, the all-time high where price had ever has ever gone to, and now the lowest price has ever been up to. That is to show it has gone down 97.30%. So pulsing has actually been very, very bearish, and this is what's up. This is what's happening, and it has been crazy. It has been crazy. Like, it has been a very crazy bear market. Yeah, some of us can just attest what you have lost. We have lost a lot. We have lost like a lot of relationships. We have lost a lot of things. Yeah, because of this. Just working like scapegoats who look like they don't have anything, but then yeah, just holding up, and the market has never been the same since 2021. Yeah, and we are here now in 2026, 5 years down the line. The bear market is still in, and these are signs of price trying now to bounce off these areas. Yes, now this is pulse chain. You can see now on the lower time frames, and that's now where we are going at the daily time frame, where we are seeing now this W that we had seen. Yeah, actually where price had pumped high, a bit high, and now it has we can now see this significant bearish movement that has happened, and this is just to give us more confirmation that price might now keep going might now keep on going up. You can see actually now this W means once price breaks off this zone here, it will look now to be going up. Yes, now what we are looking at right now is to see when price now doesn't let me delete this or let it just remain there because I'll need it for my reference. Yes, but what I mean right now is to say that now on the smaller time frames we might be waiting now to see price now actually pump high. And now with the launch of Provex, which has just launched the other day on date 15th, and it has launched on the pulse chain blockchain. That is another very big significant movement that we might be waiting to see once price finishes that correction. Yeah, so thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you can get more of these insights and how price is trading on these digital assets. Thank you and peace.